believe change is inevitable. So it's never too late to make a difference as an individual. Cause we gotta do that to become better as a whole. All for one, and one for all.
Good afternoon, Wolfpack. How the fuck are we doing today? Good, I hope. I hope my fucking audio is good on this one. This morning, again, even though I didn't have my Bluetooth on and I was talking into the phone, it was messing up. So I don't know what's going on. It sounded like I kept, moving my head and moving the phone or something in a different direction, and I wasn't. So don't really understand what was going on with this morning. Tried to fix the audio in the podcast, so hopefully it turned out better than it actually did in the live. But here's your warning. Here's your warning. Your little trigger warning. I may go a little hard on this one. I'm feeling this way right now. So understand, I'm not talking about one individual. I always speak in general, so nobody get their fucking feelings hurt because they think I'm just talking about only them. But the topic of today, you know what? I don't even fucking remember what the hell I put on there. What was it? Oh, you can't defeat me mentality. There we go. See? It was coming. I wanted to put freaking remember who you are, but I remember doing that for myself quite a few months ago. So I didn't want to give the same title and think that's what it is, but it really is. But instead of speaking about me now, I want to speak about about you, and you got to adopt that you can't defeat me mentality. I don't know who it is that you may be thinking of in that. Friggin', is it life? Is it a spouse? Is it a friend? Is it these mental illnesses? Friggin' anxiety, depression, PTSD, whatever the fuck it is, addiction, whatever it is. You need to start adapting the you can't defeat me mentality. And you need to remember who the fuck you are. You need to remember what all you've been through. For me, example, let me tell you right now, and this isn't being cocky, this isn't being conceited, this isn't, fucking, just being like, I don't even know any other words for it, but you take it how the fuck you want. But it's real funny when I'm sitting up there. I was sitting up here working at working on the deck for a little bit. Haven't really got to fucking do it because I've been doing so much group stuff for the last few weeks that I've let the farm go, and shit needs to be done right here. Like I have that serious mentality or that serious ADHD. I get hyper focused on one thing and I just kind of let everything else go. Good example, last night I didn't fucking get done doing this group shit until around 9 o'clock last night. So it was 12, almost 12 fucking hours that I worked on all of everything. And it wasn't just, for the group. It was, one-on-one coaching session, mental health supporter session, whatever you want to call it. But sitting up here working on this deck today, I just kind of started thinking and, listening to some YouTube videos. I'm listening to stuff about Andrew Tate right now. And I'm actually, for the past 2-3 days, I've been trying to listen to this interview that he... Fucking Christ. So, of course, as soon as I want to jump on live, somebody wants to call me. But anyways, I was, fuck. I've been a little irritable today, and I know it's from, you know, being so tired and mentally drained and just everything I've been doing the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I've been really trying to control myself with my irritability, with my temper and stuff, like not snapping or not, you know, freaking going off. So, yeah, I'm not in a mood. I'm actually in a great mood. I'm irritable. Little things are trying to set me off. But that's one of the things I need to work on. It's one of the things I need to work on, because I used to have a real bad temper. Fucking a hair trigger, drop of the hat fucking temper. You know, I'd go off on the fucking smallest, dumbest things, and I mean, it was like a fucking volcano exploding. But anyways, you know, sitting up there working on the but that's one of the things that I'm evaluating about myself. That's one of the things I can control about myself. I can't control how somebody else irritates me or pisses me off or fucking makes me mad or upsets me or hurts my feelings, but I can control my reaction to it. If anything else, I can't control everything else that is going on around me, but I can control me. I can control my actions. And it's fucking work. Don't fucking, it is not easy. You probably was watching me right there, and you could see I just got irritated, because I'm like, motherfuck. I've been, freaking, for like 2 hours now, I've been working on this deck, and not a soul has tried to disturb me. And as soon as I get on fucking live, boom, somebody tries to call. But that's not their fault. That's not their fault. They don't know, what I was doing. They don't know that I was on live. Like, it's not their fault. It's like, freaking, so I can't be mad and aggravated and upset with them, and and then take shit out on them because I'm irritated. It's not their fault. That's not right. That's one of the big things that I've had to evaluate myself and change. It really is. Like, it's hard. It really is. It's hard. It's hard being a person that I have had a temper for most of my life, and a temper that I just couldn't control and didn't understand, to trying to become somebody different, to have a little bit more patience, to have a little bit more friggin' woosah moments, and have a little and have more control over myself. And it kind of does wrap into this whole "you can't defeat me" attitude, this whole "you can't defeat me" mentality, because I'm trying not to let my own self defeat me. I'm trying to let my old self defeat the new me. I'm trying to become a better person. It's fucking hard sometimes. It's aggravating. It's frustrating. It's all of that. Nobody said that this, trying to get better with your mental health shit and trying to change yourself, nobody said it was fucking easy. A lot of it's simple. A lot of it is very, very simple shit. But it's not fucking easy. It really ain't. And that's a lot of the times why we revert back to our old selves, or we revert back to, friggin' what was comfortable before, and we revert back into letting our mental health issues control us and everything like that, because we're not controlling ourselves. Like I said, I'm gonna hurt some feelings today, but we're so weak-minded that we don't understand that we control us. We control our own actions. We control our emotions. We control what comes out of our mouth, our words. We control how we think. We control all of this. At some point in time, you were broken, you were beaten, you were whatever the fuck happened to you. You were abused, you were used, you were raped, you were molested, you were fucking talked down on. Whatever happened to you, some kind of trauma in your life broke you so bad that you've decided to give something else and somebody else control. I spoke the other day that I spoke just yesterday, a 2-hour live, about how your thoughts aren't really your thoughts. They don't really belong to you. The negative thoughts, because somebody else said something to you years ago, or somebody else did something to you years ago, or somebody else made you feel a certain way about yourself years ago. And it was probably, somebody that cared about you, friggin', or you cared about them, all this different shit. And the thoughts that go off in your head were passed down to you, or were given to you by somebody else, and you're letting those thoughts control you to make you think that you're not good enough, that you're a piece of shit, that you're worthless, that the earth would be better without you, and everybody else would be better without you, and all this different shit. It's a weak mind mentality. I'm not saying that to fucking hurt anybody. I'm not saying that to be a dick. But what you need to start doing is just like if you wanted to go to the gym and start working out. If you wanted to go, friggin' and start running and jogging, and you're doing it because you want to get stronger. You want to get healthier. You want to do all this shit. You need to do the same thing with your mind. How do you start doing that? One of the perfect ways to start doing that, and one of the most easiest ways to start doing that, well, simplest. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna correct myself. I just fucked up a little bit. It's not easy, because if it was easy, then everybody would do it, right? But one of the most simplest ways to do it is the I am. The power of I am. Those two words are the most powerful two words that is in existence. Because whatever you say after those two words actually becomes your reality. Becomes you become who you are by saying those two words. I spoke a lot about on this yesterday. If you say I am a dumbass, then what are you going to think you are? What are you going to act like? What are you going to freaking do? But if you turn around and you start giving yourself, affirmations, and you start working on self-affirmations, and you start saying, I am smart, and then you back that up with not feelings, facts. You beat feelings and emotions with facts. I am smart because I know a lot about friggin' farming. I am smart because I know a lot about mental health. I am smart because even though I don't like school, and even though I don't fucking, like math, and I don't like algebra, I am actually good with numbers. I am smart, I know how to play chess. So, and I actually look at the world like a big chess game. But that is what you need to start implementing. The control. You need to start exercising your mind. I've been doing something the last couple days because I'm getting tired of taking fucking sleeping pills and can't sleep and waking up. Like today, for example, I said I'm always going to be an honest, open book. Today, for an example, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Woke up at 4 o'clock. And by 8 o'clock, I was so fucking exhausted that my eyes burnt. My eyes were just felt like fucking sandpaper. And I couldn't think, and I couldn't, I was even tired when I did this morning's motivation, morning motivation, that it just, I even said to myself, that one kind of sucked. You should be a little ashamed of that one. And, freaking, that was definitely not your best. But, in reality, I tried. That was it. I tried. I know I'm not always going to get in front of this camera and get in front of people and always give my very best. I'm going to have off days. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to, freaking, make mistakes. I'm not fucking Jesus. I'm not perfect. So I'm not always going to fucking, be able to give my very best at every fucking, time I do something. But as long as I keep trying, then my very best will eventually come out to where I do get on here and I do freaking, do this more. So this morning at around 8 o'clock, I told my girlfriend, I was like, I'm done. I can't. I was like, I got to go back to bed. I need a nap. I can't even function correctly right now. So what did I do? Went to bed, or went back to bed at 8 o'clock. 4 hours. I done, fucking my morning routine, and I fucking, worked on myself, worked on, listen to moto videos, sent a couple people moto videos that, have been requesting it from me. And if you want me to do that for you too, just let me know. It's part of my coaching thing I do with people. Because I swear by the moto videos. But, you know, I did some, you know, I did group work, you know, friggin', checked emails, did all kinds of shit this morning for 4 hours. And then I hit a fucking wall. I was like, I need to go to bed. I just need to take a nap. I woke up and was refreshed. Because I knew if I fucking pushed all fucking day, I was going to make mistakes around here. I was going to fucking be irritable. I was going to be fucking, you know, just a dick, you know, fucking, and that's not who I want to be. So I said, okay, fine, fuck it. I'm gonna be a little weak right now. I'm gonna give in, and I'm gonna go get the rest I, you know, fucking, you know, that I need. Obviously, I'm listening to my body. I'm taking care of myself. Self-care. It's self-care. Part of getting your shit together. Self-care, happiness, inner peace, and time. Your time. Now I had to take out time for me this morning. I had to work on inner peace this morning. I had to fucking, you know, make myself fucking happy by, you know, just going and taking a fucking nap in the morning. Yeah, it's, you know, I know, you know, most people sit here and say, you know, well, you know, I you know, fucking get up at 4:30 and I don't go to sleep until 9, 10 o'clock at night, you know, and you know, I'm tired all day, but I push through. Okay. But doing this mental health stuff, you know, doing fucking, you know, this farm shit, doing, you know, all this, you know, talking to people and helping them, you know, fucking for 2 or 3 hours, fucking, most of the time, and taking a lot of their shit, and that is mentally fucking draining. It's exhausting. It is seriously exhausting. So, but I took whatever my body decided I needed at that fucking time, and I went. But the main problem is that I can't fucking sleep at night. I can't go to sleep. So I've been trying something fucking new here, and because no matter what, you know, fucking when I go to lay down, and then my brain wants to fucking start racing, thinking about every fucking little thing. So this new little thing I'm trying is actually 2 little things. I started writing down some of the stuff that I was thinking about. Just, you know, just a little bit of shit. Like, okay, you know, fucking, my brain wants to think about why I didn't get this done, or I need to do this, or, you know, fucking, I fucked up in this area years ago in my life, or this or that, you know, or you know, some self-doubt is, you know, creeping into my head, you know, fucking, you know, about this whole group stuff, and where it's going to go, and if I'm going to be able to do any of it, and if I'm the person to do it, all this different shit, right? Normally, you know, fucking, that's when it gets you, because your mind's at its weakest when you're trying to lay down and get some rest and get some sleep. And, you know, and I don't know if that's scientifically proven, but I know I don't think about that shit all day long while I'm awake. You know, it's when I try to lay down to rest and go to sleep is when my mind is like, ha-ha, got the motherfucker. Now I got him. He's trying to rest. Get him. And it's like a bugle horn fucking goes off, and, you know, somebody, you know, the cavalry yells, charge! And that's when, you know, when it happens. So the last couple of days, not only I've been trying to write some stuff down, because the next day, it's like, okay, which one of these things that I'm sitting here thinking about at night that my brain won't fucking shut up about, which one of these things can I actually work on and change? Which one of these things? One of them was that I, you know, snapped at my girlfriend yesterday. Not too bad, but, you know, fucking, I seen it in her face when you know, because I was irritated that the fucking audio fucked up in the live. No, it wasn't yesterday. Yeah, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. That's when it was. Okay, so 2 days ago, you know, I snapped at my girlfriend because the audio fucking fucked up in the live that I tried to do, and of course it had nothing to do with her, as it wasn't her fault. She just walked in and she was like, you know, well, what are you doing? And I was doing some kind of recording to test out, you know, the mic, and I'd already told her that the shit fucked up. And I was like, what do you mean, what am I doing? You can't tell? Like, I didn't scream, I didn't holler, I didn't this and that, but I let my emotions get the best of me. I let my aggravation and my frustration get the best of me in that moment. And I knew as soon as I did it, as soon as I said it, I seen it in her face, like it instantly pissed her off. And I'm like, I didn't mean to snap at you. That was one of the things I was thinking about last night. So I wrote that fucking down. I put that down. And, you know, in my phone, in my phone. I think actually I wrote that one in my phone this morning. But, you know, because it's bothering me. It's something I need to work on. So when I fucking, you know, is just irritable and, you know, friggin', you know, frustrating, I, you know, fucking am trying to work on that. I'm exercising my brain. But I'm also this all fucking ties into the topic. You know, fucking, you know how I am. I'm not squirreling. I'm tying all this into the fucking topic, because you do need to understand, you have to have that you can't defeat me mentality. I can't let my temper and my smart mouth and my assholeness and all these things that I am, because I'm taking accountability. I'm saying I have a temper. I'm saying I am an asshole. I am saying that I am fucking irritable. I am saying that, you know, I have a smart fucking mouth. You know, I'm saying all this. I know this about myself. But it doesn't mean I can't work on some of that stuff. It doesn't mean that I don't need, you know, or that I don't, or that I take it out because I'm this person. Because it's a childish ass mentality when you just say, you know, I am the way I am, and you know, they take me or leave me. It's a childish mentality, because we can all grow. We can all freaking learn. We can all become better. You should be striving every day to become better. But what you really need to understand, and what I'm trying to explain, is that these things that I am, I cannot let them defeat me. I can't let them sit there and break me or ruin what I'm trying to build and who I'm trying to become. I can't let it sit there and fuck up my relationship with my girlfriend because I'm irritable and I'm, you know, all this. Like, I can't let that old person of me defeat the new me. And it's a constant struggle. It's a constant battle. Sometimes, you know, fucking I win. Sometimes I don't. You know, fucking all I can do is when I don't, okay, I'm going to try harder. Okay, you know, I seen what the hell I just did there. Okay, I'm going to, you know, fucking try harder in that area. Trust me. I am trying harder today. You know, there's already a couple situations that I, you know, could have been an asshole this morning and fucking, you know, just got irritable. But I didn't. I'm winning. Again, there's some days I'll fucking win, there's sometimes I'll fucking win, and there's sometimes I'll lose. You gotta take the good with the bad, but you gotta fucking work even harder when you're like, okay, this is a serious problem. But you got to remember all the things that you've been through, because that's what I've been thinking about most of the morning, working on this deck and listening to moto videos and stuff. And it's like, holy shit. You know, like I said, I'm not being cocky and I'm not being conceited when I say this, but all the stuff I've been through, the Marine Corps, they couldn't break me. They did, they broke me, but they couldn't keep me down. That's the key point right there, key understanding you need to have. There is certain things that are going to come in your life and it's going to break you. Let it break you, because then you can build yourself back up better. And only make sure, you know, or make sure that you actually get the fuck back up every time something breaks you. Let it defeat who you, the old you is. Let it break you for you to become better. You got to break the bonds of your past, right? I've been saying that all week. Break the bonds that are holding you back so you can go on with, you know, with today and make a better future. Sounds so simple, right? Some of these things I've had to remind myself, you know, fucking when getting irritable and getting in a mood and this and that. Like, I can't let these little moments fucking ruin my entire day. And AKA, I can't let these little moments that I'm having, friggin', you know, where I get irritable with my girlfriend or one of the kids or snap at one of them or this and that, and then it just ruins their day, it pisses them off, and then for the next 2 or 3 hours, you know, fucking she's aggravated with me, she's irritated with me because I snapped at her, and then fucking, you know, I'm like, you know, and then it leads into all fucking day. I can't let that part to fucking defeat me. I want to keep that control of me. I want to fucking see you sit here and do better. And if you really think everything you've gone through in your entire life, how many times has shit fucking broke you? And how many times have you gone through something And you're just like, I don't know if I can get through this or not. I don't know how I'm going to make it out of this one. And there's been plenty of times in my life where I've said, I ain't making it out of this one. This one's it. This is the one that's going to beat me down and break me, and it's going to keep me where I'm at. I'm never going to fucking get over this one. But look at me. I'm still breathing. I'm still waking up. I'm not 6 feet under. Fucking, these own mental illnesses has not defeated me. Why? Because what happens when mental illnesses actually truly win and defeat you? You usually commit suicide and it's done. That is, those mental illnesses won. Fucking even when I tried to commit suicide the last couple of times, suicide didn't win. Somehow, some way, I'm still here today. Even after putting a pistol to my head, pulling the trigger, there wasn't a round in the chamber. It still went click instead of fucking boom. I had to talk myself for like fucking hours into finally pulling that fucking trigger. A couple days after that, took a handful of pills. A handful of my pain pills. Still here today. I gotta fucking, sit here sometimes and remind myself of that shit. You can't defeat me. You can't break me. Because I've been broken. I've been down to my last fucking, my last fucking bit of energy to where I just could not fucking take it anymore. And I did it. I pulled the trigger. I took the hand fucking full of pills. You can't defeat me. You can't break me. I've been broken before. I've had worse fucking shit happen to me than what the fuck is going on right now. I have had my heart fucking broken. I've fucking, have been fucking, my mentality fucking broken. I've been treated bad. I've been used. I've been abused. I fucking have had this shit fucking happen to me. But guess what? You ain't defeated me. You can't defeat me. You can't fucking break me. Because a broken person stays down. A broken person stays down and doesn't try to even get back up. That's when you know you defeated something. That's when you know you defeated somebody. Is that they just fucking stay down and they don't even try to get back up. How many things in your life have you sat here and you don't even realize, like I say all the fucking time, you are so much stronger than what you think you are. How many things have you been through in your fucking life that you've been able to overcome? Yes, it's still in your mind. Yes, you still suffer from the trauma that, fucking you were put through in whatever situation it is, but you're still here. You're still alive. You're still going through the motions. You're still fucking going to work. Yes, there's days that are fucking bad, worse than fucking some, but you still have good days too. And on those days, you need to understand that fucking, you're not defeated. You're not broke. You're getting up. You could have lost your job. You could have got raped. You could have got molested. You could have fucking gotten beaten fucking for years. You could have fucking been homeless for, fucking for however long. You could have been a fucking addict. You could have been all these different things. But at some point in your life, you got to fuck up. It had you down. It beat you down. It fucking broke you. But at some point in your life, you finally got up. And you fucking started going on with life. Yes, it's still in your head. Yes, the shit that you go through, it still fucks with you. Yes, your mentality is still fucked up. But you're not defeated. You got up. You moved on with life. You're fucking out there and working, and you went and got a college degree. You fucking, became a Marine. You fucking, when other people told you couldn't, you did fucking, you're becoming a public speaker and helping people with, mental illnesses. With some, a couple people, not just one, but a couple people fucking told you that you couldn't do it. Speaking about me. I'm using my own shit for me. You know how many times, like, fucking, suicide tried to fucking beat me? That wasn't the first two times that I always talk about that I tried to do it. Those are just was the last 2 times, the last and final straw, the last time that I ever tried to fucking do it and went through with it completely. I talked about that the other day, about how many times when I was in the Marine Corps that I thought about committing suicide, wanting to commit suicide, hating my fucking life. But look at me. All the shit I've been through only made me stronger. Only built me up to fucking, become better. I didn't let it fucking keep me down. I didn't let it beat me down and just keep me fucking there. I didn't let it defeat me. It may have broken me. I may have fucking had to get up and put the pieces back together and build a new me each and every fucking time. I may have had to learn some lessons that fucking, that shit was trying to teach me, good or bad. You can always find a positive and a fucking negative. Life is always trying to teach you something. You always, no matter what the fuck happens, have to look at that fucking lesson learned. Not just the poor me, oh, woe is me, oh, my life sucks so bad, and I want everybody to feel sorry for me, and, I'm going to let my trauma and my mental illnesses and stop me from living the life that I really want to fucking live, and I'm not going to do nothing about it, and I'm just going to sit here and just let it fucking defeat me. But let me tell you something. Even if you are one of those people, even if you do have that mentality, you wake up every motherfucking day breathing. Every day you wake up and you take a breath, you should be sitting here fucking thinking whatever the fuck you believe in, that you woke up that day because you have another day to fight. You have another day to become better. You have another day to fucking try to right your wrongs. You have another day to sit here and fucking think about, is this going to be another day like it was yesterday, or is today going to be the day that I make the rest of my life the best of my life? And it's all a choice. Every day you wake up, you have a choice to make. Are you going to let fucking yesterday determine how today is? Or are you going to move the fuck on and you're going to make today what the fuck your future is holding for you? Are you going to make today what you should friggin', actually have been done yesterday? Are you going to make today your day? Or are you going to put it off until tomorrow? Are you going to sit here and fucking be one of those tomorrow people? I'll do it tomorrow. I'll work out tomorrow. I'll fucking eat healthy tomorrow. I'll lose weight tomorrow. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Tomorrow. But we all know tomorrow never comes. And in my case, fucking that still happens to me a lot. I'm not perfect. It still happens to me a lot. You know how many fucking times I've had to start over in this fucking 75 hard program? You know how many times? Like fucking, I can't even count anymore. I can't even count. Pisses me off. But that's because I'm not disciplined. I'm not disciplining myself. I'm not making myself. I'm waking up with the choice every day that, okay, I'm not doing this today. Something I said I was going to do. I'm not holding myself accountable and following through with what the fuck I said I was going to do. Or I may do some parts of it, and then when it gets down to fucking, when something else happens or fucking this and that, I don't make fucking time for it, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm not drinking a gallon of water, fucking, half a gallon of water before I go to fucking bed, because then I'm going to be up again fucking until 4 o'clock in the morning, pissing every fucking 20 minutes. I don't want to do it again. But I didn't discipline myself throughout the whole day to fucking drink water, friggin' every couple hours like I'm supposed to make it all fucking easier. It's discipline. Discipline your fucking self. Make yourself do it. You make yourself get up and go to fucking work every day. You make yourself fucking take care of your fucking kids. You make yourself fucking, love somebody else. You make yourself put up with somebody else's bullshit. You make yourself fucking put up with your fucking family, your parents, your fucking spouse. You make yourself do all these kinds of things. But when the fuck are you going to make you do you? When the fuck are you going to make you do what the fuck you really want to do? When are you going to make you do what you really want to do? When are you going to make you become better? Instead of just sitting here fucking oh, I've got anxiety and depression, and it's never going to get better. Bullshit. I'm a walking fucking billboard that you can still fucking get what you want and fucking have the life that you want fucking with these mental illnesses. Again, I always say it, I am not fucking 100% cured of my mental illnesses. I still have a lot of motherfucking problems that I'm working on. But I've got to be fucking at least 75% better than what the fuck I was. Coming from days on end having anxiety attacks and sitting in fucking bed and not wanting to get out of bed, wanting to fucking kill myself, and having fucking depression just fucking having a hold on me by my fucking throat and just wouldn't let me go. Fucking that shit don't happen as frequently as anymore. I don't even really know the last time I was fucking depressed, because it's not that I don't get depressed. It's not that, my fucking past or fucking, this, the doubts and the fears of the fucking future don't sneak up on me. But I've learned of myself so fucking well now that I've learned to look for the fucking signs. I've learned to catch the signs that, I'm slipping into a depression. Sometimes it might take me a day or two. Sometimes it might take me a fucking week or two. But I've never gotten back to the point to where it's just, I'm not out of bed for fucking days, weeks. I'm just not fucking doing nothing. I have lazy days. I have fucking, days, where it's like I need a fucking break, or I just feel like I don't need to do anything. But that's not my depression kicking in. I've learned to fucking see the signs. I'm not letting depression defeat me anymore. There is sometimes, and I've said this, quite a few times. It's okay to have like a depressive day. It is. If you want to have a depressive day and you want to sit around and you want to fucking mope and cry and whine and fucking feel bad for yourself and you want to fucking, poor me, woe is me, this kind of shit, that's fine. But just let it only be one day. One day, that's all the fuck you get. One day, 24 hours, that's all you fucking get. When you wake up that next day, you better get the fuck up and do something. You better get the fuck up out of your bed and do something with your life to make yourself better. You better not fucking sit there again for another fucking day and waste it sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. Because when you wake up, you have a choice. You wake up, you need to make that choice. Am I going to do and be better than what I was yesterday? And that's all you gotta fucking do. Every day you wake up, just think about the fucking what happened yesterday and be like, okay, I have a choice to make. Am I going to let that affect me today? And am I going to let that ruin my day? Or I'm going to try to make the rest of my life the best of my life? And shit's going to happen. Life's always going to happen. Shit's going to fuck up. It always does for me too. 2-3 weeks I have not really got a full fucking chance to work on this fucking farm. I say I'm going to fucking do it, and there's been days where I've had a chance to do it and then not fucking, do anything because I'm working on something else. But it's just like every time I go fucking try to go work on this farm, I'm going to do this today and concentrate on this today, something happens with somebody, and something happens with the group, and somebody needs a counseling session, and somebody needs, to talk, and somebody needs this and needs that. And you know what I do? I work on that. Because that's what the fuck I really want. That's what the fuck I was really showing what the hell I was supposed to do. Putting everything else on hold to help somebody else. Because in the end, me helping them is actually going to help me. But you need to make that choice. And you need to understand. You need to get into that you can't defeat me mentality. You need to understand that every day you wake up, and when that battle starts, you need to tell yourself, today is my day. Today I'm going to win. Today I'm going to kick your fucking ass. Today you ain't going to fucking beat me down and fucking keep me there. By no means necessary. Or whatever means necessary. I will fucking defeat you. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of fucking dealing with this shit. I'm tired of fucking having anxiety. I'm tired of having depression. I'm tired of not living my life. I'm tired of not fucking being happy. I'm tired of not feeling anything. I'm tired. So today I'm going to stand the fuck up and I'm going to change my life. You have that choice. Every fucking day you have that choice. And guess what? You know what the beautiful thing about life is? As long as you wake up the next day, you get another chance. You get another chance to make that choice. So if you fuck up yesterday, then do better today. And all we can do is try. All we can do is try to be better than what we were yesterday. And do better than we did yesterday. That's all we can do. But if you do that so many fucking times and so many days, and you're just like, every day I'm going to try to be better than I was yesterday. And small little steps. Eventually, you're going to get it right. Eventually, your brain is going to fucking finally get on your fucking level. Your fucking body and everything is just going to finally get on your fucking level. But what I'm going to tell you though, you can't hang out with fucking toxic people. You can't be around toxic people. You can't let them bring you fucking down. Family, friends, kids, whoever the fuck it is. Spouses, you can't. You can't. It's just like with a fucking drug addict. When they try to get clean, what's the very first thing they fucking tell them? Get rid of your friends. The friends that you have right now, your druggy friends, do not go back to them. Why? Because if you have 5 broke friends, guess what? You're going to be the 6th. If you have 5 crazy friends, guess who's going to be the 6th craziest one? You are your own environment. But I've known these people for 10, 15, 20 years. Oh, I can't let them go. We've been through so much. No, you've been through so much shit that they've given you. You've been through so much toxic fucking shit that they've put on you all these years. You just think that's how fucking shit's supposed to go. You think that's how a relationship's supposed to be because maybe you grew up and watched mommy and daddy fucking do it. You grew up fucking, watching it on TV. You grow up fucking listening into music. Wherever you got this fucking idea and what was fucking instilled in you, you grew up thinking like, oh, I should be a ride or die. No matter what, I should be a ride or die for my friend. Even though that fucking friend is a toxic piece of shit that ain't never there for you, that don't fucking listen to you. When they call, it's always about them. They're always asking you for something, but never giving you nothing in return. Or they may give you a little bit, just a little fucking bit, they give you an inch when you're giving them a mile. They give you just enough to fucking make you sit there and think that they're doing something. And you're so fucking ecstatic about it. You're so fucked up in the head and your fucking, mental space is so bad and you're used to so fucking many things from so many different people that when somebody gives you that little itty bitty fucking inch, that you're just like, oh my God, this is the best thing in the world. Oh my God, somebody finally fucking, likes me for me. Oh my God, somebody loves me for me. Oh my God, somebody's actually trying. Oh my God, somebody's giving me the same energy that I'm getting to them. When you don't understand that you gave somebody a mile and they only gave you an inch. That's it. Just a little itty bitty bit. That's all they gave you. Just enough to keep you reeled on their fucking hook. Just enough to fucking make sure that you're going to stick around. Just enough. But everybody loves to fucking talk about narcissism nowadays, right? Everybody fucking loves to talk about that shit, but doesn't understand when it's actually happening to them. The real narcissism, it's really hard to fucking tell. But the little shit that everybody, oh, that's a narcissist. That's narcissistic tendencies, when it was like one fucking thing. But that's cool. You again, that's cool. It's okay. That was yesterday. That was yesterday that this shit happened. That was yesterday that somebody, fucking took advantage of you. That was yesterday. Today is a new day. Today you can wake up. And you can adopt that you can't defeat me mentality. I've been fucking through too much for you to fucking do this. I've been through all this fucking shit my entire life, and none of that fucking defeated me. None of that kept me fucking down. None of that fucking made me fucking stay down and never get back up. Because you may feel like that sometimes, but in all actuality, you still get up every day. You still wake up every day. You're still breathing. You're still here. You're watching this live. You're still here. but you're making bad choices. It's time to start making new choices. It's time for you to start standing up for yourself. It's time to start fucking creating boundaries, pissing people the fuck off. It's time for you, the new you, to fucking rise the fuck up and become who the fuck you were meant to be. But you have to make that choice. You do. I can't make you do it. I can bitch at you every day. I can fucking tell you every day. I can get so fucking annoying at you every motherfucking day by telling you every fucking day, you need to change, you need to change, you need to get out of the relationship, you need to fucking find a new job, you need to fucking, find new friends, you need to do this, you need to do that, all this kind of shit. I can tell you every fucking day for 10 years. But until you're fucking ready, you won't do it. Until you open your eyes, you won't do it. Until you start making your choice to better you, you are going to be stuck in yesterday. So rise up. Make the choice. Adopt the "you can't defeat me" attitude. You can't break me. You can't defeat me. I've been through too fucking much. I've gone through the suicide. I've gone through the depression. I've gone through the fucking anxiety. I've gone through the fucking heartbreak. I've gone through the abuse. I've gone through the fucking used shit. You can't fucking break me. You can't defeat me because I'm still fucking here. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I'm still fucking breathing. So you must have not have been able to do it. And if you couldn't have done it then, you ain't gonna fucking do it now. Every fucking time you've tried, every fucking time life has beaten you the fuck down and broke you down, every fucking time you found a way to get back up and go on. Every time. What does that make you? You are a fighter. You are a survivor. And you are a motherfucking warrior. Adopt the "you can't defeat me" mentality. Make the choice. Always remember two things. You are stronger than what the fuck you think. And you're not alone. Peace. So, I wanted to let you guys know, we do have a TikTok now. Not very many videos in that one. I'm still learning TikTok. We also have a YouTube channel. We would love to have you in the private Facebook support group. If you wanted to come join us, just go into the description. I don't know if people know this or not, but go into the description and follow all the links that are in the description so you can find us on other channels. But I want to start asking people to say, hey, if you can, please go support me on Patreon. The link is in the description also. And I'm not asking for much. If I've resonated with you, if I've helped you in any way, if you enjoy listening to this content, if you appreciate all the time and energy and everything that I put into this, please, go support me on Patreon. The subscriptions ain't much, $5, $10, $15, $20. That's each, one, and it's per month, per month. If not, if you can't afford that, I totally understand with these times right now. I really do. If you can't afford that, I truly understand. But another way you can help support me is just by sending me some questions, sending me some suggestions, sending me some comments, whatever. Email me at yanaswolfpack@gmail.com, which that's in the description too. So, you can find all of this info wherever else we are in the description. But just shoot me a message and say, hey, in this one episode, you really helped me. Hey, and in this one episode, it really resonated with me. Or, hey, I got a question, or whatever it is. Give me some feedback, please. I want to make these shows about you and what you're going through and to help you. I can only talk about the stuff I go through and the stuff I've been through for so long. I'm trying to make the podcast and stuff better. I'm trying to, learn more different things. But, unfortunately, that takes time, takes money. I'm paying for editing videos. I'm going out here and putting, friggin' shoes on the ground. Takes time to do, these interviews that I'm about to start coming up with, hopefully within the next month. It just takes time. I put a lot of time, a lot of energy in this. I just appreciate it. If you went and, signed up for Patreon, whatever subscription you want, let me sit down with you, try to figure out some ways we can help you one-on-one personally. Some video chats, some phone calls, whatever it may be that you sign up for. So with that, again, I hope you all have a great and amazing day. I hope life brings you whatever you want. And remember, make the rest of your life the best of your life. Always remember two things. You're stronger than what you think, and you're not alone. Peace.
When I was just a young buck, mama always told me, son, keep your head up. I started hustling in the street cause I was fed up. At the age of 13, just trying to get my bread up. Didn't know my father, he was murdered in cold blood. That's why I have no remorse and never show no love. Hoping I piss you off, I really give two fucks. Burning my old bridges, trying to find me a new plug. And knowing that I needed to change, always taking from people who probably needed the same. But I was deep in the game and running deep with my gang. And if our pockets was low, then we was peeping your chain. Boy, gotta come up somehow. Instead of running these streets from sun up to sundown, I gotta change my mindset. It ain't no wondering why now that it wasn't my time yet. And why we gotta learn the hard way, doing things that we know we ain't supposed to. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep the devil on my back to get to where I'm going to. I can never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Ha! What did you do? What did you do? This is what I did. This is what I did. Yeah, I followed through with the plans. Washing my hands, I'm through with chasing these bands. Found hope, put down dope, becoming a man. Picking up the number 2 and letting go of the grams. I never thought that I could make it this far, to eating caviar from stealing stereos from your car. You be a fool not to change and try and better yourself. Better quit while you ahead, don't get ahead of yourself. And in truth, you'll find peace and find me blowing on pine trees, trying to fill up a dime piece. No more popping my 9-piece or stopping the grind streets. Don't take life for granted, cause boy, you know your time's least. And life is what you make it. Better take the music that you dance to and face it. So next time a hater says you can't make it, let that be your motivation to show them that you was destined for greatness. And why we gotta learn the hard way, doing things that we know we ain't supposed to. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep the devil on my back to get to where I'm going to. I can never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Ha. You see, change is inevitable, so it's never too late to make a difference as an individual. Cause we gotta do that to become better as a whole. All for one, and one for all. And why we gotta learn the hard way, doing things that we know we ain't supposed to. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep the devil on my back to get to where I'm going to. I can never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but